Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm back for the final stream. Um, so let me tell you what happened during the last stream. Okay, remember Avery got mad at me and I put her in the crib because she was crying? Well, I gave her a bottle and I must not have screwed the top on. I must not have screwed the top on properly because after the live stream ended, I went to check on her. She was soaked. The nipple was off the bottle and the whole bed was saturated. So right now, I didn't realize. I thought it was just on the top sheet, so I unzipped the top sheet and I washed it. The whole thing. I had to take the whole thing apart and wash it. So she's in the bouncy thing right now. It's just been, like one of those days. And then I put her in her pajamas, and I don't even know how, but she peed. Like, she wasn't even in that diaper for very long. I don't know, maybe I didn't put it on right. I don't know what happened, but so now I had to change her again. It's just been quite an episode today. Anyhow, okay, there it is. Let's see. The first person I have here is Allison for general. Could get a message from somebody that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time out of the blue. Maybe an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. About to start a personal transformation and start a new journey. Could have a little adventure coming in. Intuition is heightened. Things change for the better quickly, and you may have a Sagittarius enter that's significant. Stephanie, how is T feeling about me? First thing that comes up around you and him is he feels like you're a little bit unstable, or this would be a little bit like unstable or insecure in the where this relationship is going. I don't know where you guys are in this situation, but it's like feeling unstable, or I don't know what I can expect. It also looks like he doesn't think that things are going to change much, and he does think that you're a little bit argumentative. I mean, I wonder why, but and he sometimes feels a little bit disappointed in how the situation is or the things that have gone on. But he feels like right now it's best to kind of leave things where they were. His energy kind of goes back and forth. Like, he could like hook up with you one day and then the next day tell you, oh, like blow you off or something. I would be careful with him because he looks like he's not really thinking about what he's doing. He's just kind of acting. And I wouldn't trust much of what he says because it doesn't look like he's coming in telling the truth about anything these days. I would watch out for him. T. Yvette, general for me and Chase. You got the Magician here. So put out into the universe what you want from this situation. Feeling like finally you can exhale. You should be getting some nice respect, or you should see him putting in a lot of effort. Like, the effort that the two of you put in towards this relationship, whatever the relationship is, it doesn't matter. It's even. You have something to celebrate coming up, and things could move forward quickly with you and him. Mustafa, general guidance for the rest of the night. The rest of the night, take time for yourself for rest and relaxation. That's important. Or maybe meditation, if you have a meditation practice, maybe you're going to do that. Things change for the better this week, and the pace of this week picks up. So I would focus on tonight, rest and relaxation, taking care of yourself, self-care for the rest of this evening. I don't know if you have plans to go out. You also may be overthinking things a little bit too much. Watch out that you're not like spinning your wheels. This is going to be a busy week. You got a busy week coming up. I would take some time for rest and relaxation tonight. Or if not rest and relaxation, use tonight productively so that it lessens the load for the rest of the week. Talia, may have a journal for tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow you have cause for celebration, feeling like you can finally exhale, prepared to tackle the day, growth and transformation and strength around you. Tomorrow should be a pretty positive day. Shay. I don't see it yet, so let me just do, I don't see Mustafa yet. Stephanie for general for this week. General for this week. You might feel like at the beginning of the week, like things are not changing for the better, or you're not seeing a lot of respect, or you may be feeling a little bit. Six of Pentacles is like, it could be if it's in a specific relationship, you might be feeling like I'm putting in all the work, I'm not getting enough back. Or Six of Pentacles could also be, I'm not being respected enough at work. Either way, that energy passes pretty quickly. Nine of Cups, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Strength comes in by midweek. Perseverance comes in by midweek. And you may be prepared to have some fun this weekend, or some kind of adventure or something out of the blue comes in towards the end of the week that looks like fun. Moving on to greener pastures. You might be making a decision to like leave things in the past and move forward. This might not all happen this week. This may be going into like maybe a couple of weeks from now. Because a new love interest may come in who is pretty grounded, down to earth, stable, doesn't hold themselves back, and you may decide to move on with somebody new and take your life in a different direction. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Talia, how is B feeling towards me? How is B feeling towards me? Very good. You've got justice, respect, and the soulmate card here. So he feels very connected to you, or very positive about you right now. Shay, will my sister get the job that she's interviewing for tomorrow? I think she will. Yep, I think she will. Mustafa, am I going to focus? I'm going to focus on work, but I'm being paranoid. Will I catch up to this accounting class before the midterm in 2 weeks? Will I catch up before the midterm in the accounting class? Yes, I think you're going to. I think you will. Talia, will B stop being petty and call me back? He's going to call you back. Red, Jay and I are talking again. Is it positive ahead? It's positive for a little bit, but I can't say that you're not gonna, I don't think it's gonna be positive forever. No, you could have a good couple of weeks, but I think that old issues or old habits are gonna resurface. Mustafa, more guidance for this upcoming week. You're working hard this week. You're gonna get your shit done. Stay focused. This is you working hard. Moving forward, finally feeling like the fruits of your labor are coming into fruition. The Hermit, isolating yourself and getting your shit done. Focus on it this week and you're gonna feel so much relief by the end of the week. Mustafa, messages for my future self 3 weeks from now. You're going to feel like things have changed for the better quickly as long as you get your shit done. So this is all in your control. New business opportunity or a new opportunity around school, because that's what you do, comes in probably before the next 3 weeks is up. Starting a new journey, you have a wish and you're feeling a little bit more balanced, but you have to focus on getting your work done. You're in control of that. Mustafa, advice on catching up on school and having a productive week. Okay, you're going to regret it if you don't get your act together, and you're going to be kicking yourself in the butt. But I think that you're going to do the right thing. You've got the Hermit here. Lock yourself in your room. Like, put yourself on a schedule. I don't know what your normal schedule is. Like, if you're home all day, being home all day could be very challenging. I mean, I find that with myself too, because it's like, oh, I'm home, I'll do it later. But if you put yourself on a schedule, like I'm getting up at 9, I'm going to work from 9 to 11, and then I'll take a break. Then I'm going to work from 12 to 2, and then I'll take a break. You'll get this stuff done. It's in the cards are like, you're in control of this. You got this. You just need to stay focused. And I think you're going to, because you keep getting the Hermit. So you're taking time. You're turning in. Stay focused. It's okay to take breaks, but it's not okay to not go back to work. Like, you got to just stay focused and try to give yourself a schedule. I think that the hardest thing is once you've broken a schedule, it's hard to get back on it. So I get up tomorrow morning from, 8 to 10, work on your schoolwork. You're going to catch up if you stay focused, and it's in your power. So I think that you're going to be fine. Shay, will I be able to get my procedure in 2021? It's possible. You get a 33% chance that you'll have it done in 2021. Mustafa, messages to my spirit guides right now. Balance, Archangel Zadkiel. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for the perfect timing. Page of Air, logical, honest, impulsive, curious. Challenging information, delays, changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. Four of Water, missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Balance, the need for balance and moderation. Mustafa, if my future wife could have a teleporting machine come and enter my life for 10 minutes and give me advice in my present life, what would she say? a couple of things. First of all, focusing on yourself and what you need right now and what you need to get done and accomplish now is the time. Because, all right, let's just say, for example, that you meet her in, if you meet her in 2 weeks from now, or you meet her in 5 weeks from now, you don't want to have so much shit that you have no time for her. Finish what needs to be done. That's weighing on your mind. Taking time for yourself, finishing the Hermit card. Finish what you got to finish, because when she comes into your life, you want this stuff already done. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to have to be retaking classes or a year behind because you didn't finish stuff. Focus on what you want. You got to wish around. You also have happiness around the situation. The devil is here. I think that she would tell you to be careful with, this could be earthly pleasures, but it also could be anything that stands in your way. So it could be like, if you intend tonight to get all your work done and then somebody calls and wants to go out partying. Or it could be you intend to save $5,000 for whatever, and somebody decides that they're like, hey, let's take a cruise, and then you blow it. You know what I mean? Like, she would tell you to watch out for earthly pleasures or anything that gets in the way of your goals. That could be the devil too. Anything that gets in the way of your goals. You know, it's like the person that sets out, I'm going to start a diet. I'm going on a diet tomorrow. And then they're eating cheesecake at lunch. You know, it's like your intentions are to do one thing, but something got in the way. It was somebody's birthday. You know what I mean? You're in control of this. Focus on what you need to focus so that you're where you want to be when she shows up and you're not behind. Gabby, general and spirit messages. All right, spirit messages. The moon, Archangel Haniel. Important psychic insights. Events happening behind the scenes. Release fears that hold you back. The Emperor, Archangel Michael. Organization and logic. Structure and discipline. Leadership. The Queen of Water. Tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. Are you bouncing around? Yeah, bounce around like a little jumping bean. That's it. Life changes for the better quickly. You've got some good luck coming in. You're leaving negativity and pessimism in the past, and you are taking time to turn in, focus on what you need. And in those moments, life starts to move forward, and you're gaining respect around work and feeling a little bit more appreciated. You could be making more money too. Kira, work at the Judson Center this week. Oh. Overall, it's okay. Overall, it's okay. You got like a mini argument or something may piss you off in the beginning of the week. But as the week goes on, feeling like you're where you should be, feeling a little bit more respected, you have happiness around work. For the most part, this week is going to be pleasant. Kira, what can I expect in the next 3 days? Enhanced intuition. Listen to your intuition. Success around celebration with a fire sign is possible. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You might find something to be disappointing or somewhat of a letdown. Not the biggest deal. That could have something to do with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And you might feel like life has come back into balance in the next 3 days. Tara, by when will I have more clarity on whether or not I want to go ahead with the Pisces? It should be soon. Like I'm going to say by the time the next 6 weeks are up, you'll have made your decision. Kira, how did Leroy end up spending his birthday and with who? It looks like he had friends around him. They could have gone out, but I don't think that it was a big deal. I don't think that they did I don't think it was anything that was too crazy. Friends around him, or even family members, whoever it was. There's a Pisces, maybe two Pisces, a Scorpio, an Earth sign. That could be a Gemini or a Taurus cusp. I don't think that it was that big of a deal, his birthday. Not on the day of. Maybe for the weekend he could have had a party of some type, but I don't think he did much. I do think they went out, but I don't think it was like a big deal. I don't think it was like a huge celebration. And I think it was mostly friends. It could have been some family members. Where am I? Kira, general around Daryl and I. This relationship's got potential. You got the Two of Cups around. There may be indecision right now. You might not be 100% sure how you feel about him, but he's going to show you a lot of respect, and he's going to be very stable. The sun is here, but it's delayed, so it might take time for the two of you to get on the same page, but there is potential for a long-term relationship here, and he's not going to hold himself back. So he could be coming forward, putting more effort in. He shows up as being Three of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles. Stable, puts in a lot of effort, and well balanced. Mustafa, how would my future wife feel if I smoked weed while I was married to her? She might not like it, but she might not give you a hard time about it either, because it shows that she holds herself back. So she may bite her tongue. She might not give you a hard time about it. I don't think she's going to be happy about it, but I think she'll not argue with you about it either. Red. With the new start, it's still not looking good. Well, the problem is with people that go through situations where there's a lot of turmoil or breaking up, not speaking, getting back together, talking again, that kind of stuff. When the communication starts, it's always really good. Always. And then it doesn't take long before everybody falls back into their old patterns, because nobody's really coming to the table to do the work. They're just coming to the table to be back together. The work that needs to be done, if you don't put the effort in and you don't fix the problems that are in the relationship, just because you're texting back and forth or just because you're talking on the phone, it doesn't matter. Like if there's issues there if situations are crumbling and getting back and forth and in and out and up and down. Those relationships tend to turn very toxic, and it's unfortunate, but both people need to be willing to work on the issue, whatever the issue is. And if they're not, then things fall apart. I mean, you know, like it's very rare that once things break apart, they get back together and they're wonderful. It's usually people get back together because they're afraid to be alone or because they don't want to let go of the situation. But they don't come back in with working on the issue. And then it just falls apart again. Like I've been through these types of relationships like that. Like I talk about with my ex-boyfriend, Tom. I couldn't have been any more accommodating to him. I gave him everything he needed. Okay, you want to be with your friends on Friday? Go with your friends on Friday. Okay, you want to be with them on the weekends? I'll see you on Monday. He still couldn't meet me halfway. He still couldn't fulfill the very little that I wanted him to fulfill, but yet he didn't want to let me go either. So both people need to be on the same page, working on the issue that's tearing them apart. And that it's not, the cards don't indicate that. The cards indicate that we're not letting each other go because we're either afraid or we don't want to let go, but we're not tackling the issues that are at hand. Like, you can't just start communication and think that all the issues are going to go away. Whatever tore you apart in the first place, that's still there, and that needs to be dealt with. And it's unfortunate, but we're creatures of habits, and we tend to fall back into the same old thing. I remember with one person that I was back and forth with, I said to him, I go, you're going to be fucking good for the first week, and then you're going to go back to your old bullshit. Swore up and down on a stack of Bibles how wonderful he was going to be. 8 days, and he was back to his old self. Because he knew what he could get away with me. He knew, oh, I'll just say this, or she just knows my situation. I got a lot of that shit. Well, you know my situation nonsense. No, either work on the fucking issues or don't fucking bother me. But I'm not here to be, like, the two of you need to be on the same page working on the issues, not just conversating or thinking that that's all going to go away because you're talking again. And that's what the cards would indicate, that we're not really attacking the issues. And this is like, it's typical when we go through these kind of situations. Kira, more on a mini argument at work. Somebody, could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, is either has an attitude or they're overly domineering. I don't know that there's going to be an argument. You may just get pissed off at them. I don't know if you would say something to them, but it looks like maybe you let it go quickly because you got the 9 of Wands here. I think it's a fire sign. I don't know if they get snappy or if they're just normally like a bitchy person. I think it's a woman. And it might catch you off guard. It's not like a big full-blown argument. It's like they say something that pisses you off, or they catch you off guard and you're like not prepared for something. It's not a big deal, but it is something that you're going to be like, what the fuck? Or puts you in a bad mood for a little while. Blows over pretty quick. Mustafa, how will my future wife feel if sometimes I showed up at weddings or other relatives super high but sat quietly in a chair with red eyes and deep conversations? I wouldn't suggest that. No, definitely would not be a good idea. She would hold herself back the first time it happened, but if this was habitual, she would not be happy. No, and it could, lovers in reverse, it could tear you apart. She'll feel like it's disrespectful. Hey! You want to go in the swing? Want me to put you in the swing? You want to go in the swing? You want to go in the swing? You don't want to be in the bounce? You want to go in the swing? What do you think? Yeah, I think you're getting tired. Why don't we try the swing? Let me try the swing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, you're gonna go in the swing. Oh no. No, don't cry. You got a sad cry face. You want some milk? I'll go get you milk. Alright, I'm gonna go get her some milk. Hang on. Alright, I'm gonna go get some milk, Mommy. you go. There you go. I know you're a little tired, but your bedding is not dry yet, so you can't go in the crib yet. Oh, maybe it's dry now. Kira, general around Leroy and I. He's feeling prepared. He may be reaching out to you soon, but you may not feel like he's changed enough and you may be not having it. You have a wish around the situation. He's feeling regretful. He feels bad. He may try to reach out to you soon. I don't know if you're going to want to, I don't know, you might give him a hard time or you might not want to see him or he may miss you. There could be some sort of frustration in the communication itself. I don't know if he calls you and you don't answer and he gets annoyed, but I think he's going to try to communicate and I don't know, you might not let him. Mustafa, how would my future's wife and her family react if once in a blue moon I showed up at the parents' house high with red eyes but was super calm and chill and even super kind? It wouldn't go over great. No, it wouldn't go over great. Um, I would be careful with that kind of stuff. The future wife seems like she's kind of old school, a little bit old fashioned, and I don't think that she's going to like that with her parents. She may not, or relatives. She may not care what you do when the two of you are home, or you know what you do in your free time. But I don't think that she wants her parents to see you like that. Mustafa, how would my future wife and her father feel if I called her father super high and slurred my speech and kept telling him I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't do that. You know why? He looks like he could be a little bit controlling, emperor in reverse, and it would make him really nuts, and it would definitely cause arguments. But I would be afraid that he may try to control her if you know, if he hears you like that or thinks that you do drugs of some type. I mean, to me, pot's not that big of a deal, but to some people's parents, especially if they're like kind of old school, that could be a big deal. You know, like everybody comes from a different place, you know? Anyhow, Lydia, Hugo's working in another area, not with me anymore. Will that pull him away from me? No, that actually could make things better. Let's see. No, it could make it better. Sometimes, as bizarre as it sounds, relationships take off when after the fact. Like I, the guy that I talk about that was the sailor that I dated before he was a sailor. He worked for me at A&P, and we were just friends. I didn't. He left A&P to go work for a phone company at the time. I don't know if it was Bell Atlantic or maybe it was Verizon. I don't know. Whatever it was, it was like a phone company, like a landline company back in the day. And I didn't start dating him until he left the store. Not for any reason. It wasn't like, oh well, we're not going to start seeing each other until you're gone. It's just that's how it happened. I guess when we were like, I guess we were comfortable with seeing each other every day because we worked together. And then once he left, that's when we started dating. Very strange. But yeah, so it actually could make things better for you and him. You may be speaking more. He may not be worried about things being awkward. It could be better for you. Miss Lynn, love in the near future. Love in the near future. Okay, if you're not with anyone right now, you're moving on to greener pastures and you're feeling prepared For somebody new comes in, it's an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, you have a wish around love. Listen to your intuition. This person that comes in may be pretty stable financially. Now, if you're already with someone, your current relationship is moving forward and you're prepared for it. You have a wish around that situation and things move forward. So I don't know where you are, but if there's no one, an earth sign who is pretty well off should be showing up. Sarah, does Nor the Virgo feel bad about starting a fight for no reason? Okay, let's see. Oh, where do I use these? No, not yet. Not yet. She's your sister. It's not showing up that she feels bad yet. She may in the future, but not yet. Right now, she thinks that she's right or she doesn't feel like she did anything wrong. Miss Lynn, general for October. You like the devil? You have a wish. First thing that comes up around you, put it out into the universe. Feeling much more balanced in the month of October, and happiness comes out in October. Being at the right place at the right time brings in somebody significant. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Feeling like all 10 cups are full and feeling very successful the month of October. You got a creative project that you may be working on that you get a lot out of, and a soulmate relationship may be beginning. Sarah, why is my sister Nor the Virgo so angry all the time? I don't know how to help her. People that are angry are usually sad. Anger is pain. You know, it's like processing pain. So somebody has hurt her. She's hurt by something that she's not dealing with, and it's coming out as anger. What it is, let's see. She could feel like somebody wronged her. She could have had a big argument with somebody. There's a betrayal here that she may have been dealing with, or a disappointment. There's a number of things. You know, life is a shit show. But the Fool here is in reverse. So you're going to find out what it is. And once you find out, there's going to be no going back. It's not the kind of thing she's going to be able to take back. So you'll be able to help her. I would just straight up come out and ask her. Once you get into it with her and the Fool's in reverse, once you find out what it is, the you helping her and her getting past the anger happens pretty quickly. There may be a spiritual practice of some type that may help her. Like you may suggest, hey, let's meditate, let's go to a yoga class, let's go to the rock shop, whatever it is that may help her in whatever way, with dealing whatever it is that's bothering her. I would come right out and ask her. I think somebody has hurt her in some way. I don't think it's physical, but I think emotionally, and the hurt is turning into anger, because you know we go through that. You know, we cry, we feel bad, and then we get angry, and you know it's the whole grieving process. But some sort of spiritual practice she should get a lot out of that will help. In either way, I think opening up the conversation, just coming right out and say, hey, listen, you know, you've been so angry lately. What's really going on? How can I help you? How can I help you? And I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong. And everything is always so much worse until you start to talk about it. And then once you start to talk about it, then it's like it lightens the load. Like we carry around a lot of loads that we just don't need to carry them. We really don't. But I think opening up the conversation that's a good place to start. Chloe, what does the Virgo want with us? Wants things to grow and evolve. Wants things to change for the better quickly. just looking for things to move forward. I don't know who this person is to you, but no matter what the relationship is, they think it's growing, evolving, changing for the better. Emily, love reading for this week, single. You have a wish this week, and a Capricorn may show up around work or school or whatever it is that you do all day. You have some good luck coming in around love this week. Listen to your intuition. You also have a fire sign coming in, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. You could have some opportunities coming up this week. Kira, general around buying the cord cutting spell from Etsy. Will it help me finally completely get over Leroy? I don't think that you need to do a spell for that. You can just, I mean, if it's cheap enough, then I would say what the hell. But my friend Lori's got videos on her channel that are like meditations that you can do. They take like 5 minutes, you know, about pulling the cords and the hooks out. And the videos, it's under Passages of Light. You have to look for the videos because I don't know exactly where they are. They're older videos, though, from a couple of years ago. All right, will this spell from Etsy help? I'm only getting a 33% chance it's going to help. If it's not crazy expensive, it can't hurt. But I think you could handle that yourself. If you feel, now I have in the past felt like I just can't do it myself. I need somebody else to do it for me. I can't get clear enough. I can't focus. Just fucking do it. And the price is reasonable. Then I would just do it, because I have felt in the past like somehow psychologically in my mind it's helped me, even if it's done nothing. I felt better. So that's why I would say if it's reasonably priced, go for it. But I don't think you need it. I think you could just do a video off of YouTube and you would get the same result. Mustafa, how would my wife feel if I dressed in expensive suits and gave a very high professional vibe in front of her family, relatives, and was spiritual and playful with her alone? I think that that's what she would want, because I think that she's concerned with what people think. And maybe not so much that she cares what people think, but she doesn't want to have to answer to people like her parents. I think that that's what she would want. You to come off like well-dressed, professional. And you will be. You will be. It's just that we have different sides. And there are just certain sides of us that aren't appropriate for certain, you know, venues. And her parents and relatives may be that. Kira, general around my mom and I, we aren't talking. Okay. Here, Bubs. Yeah. Go ahead. Don't spill it. You take off the top. Make a big mess. Your mom does not like not speaking to you. She feels terrible about it. And there still may be a little bit more arguing between the two of you. But it might be slow and steady wins the race, but your relationship is going to get back on track. And when it does, it's going to move forward quickly. There you go with your new beginning. And she may reach out to you really soon with an offer that you can't refuse. And she's going to show you a little bit more respect or appreciation in the near future. Julie, does Rich feel or think that I can't get another man, or that I wouldn't go on without him? He better not think that way. Because that's... I get a 70% chance, yes, he does feel that way, but I mean, he definitely has moments where he's afraid that he could lose you. And I mean, he's kind of, I don't think he thinks for 1 minute that you wouldn't go on without him. I think that he thinks that if you made the decision to walk away from him, your life would move forward. And that scares the hell out of him. I don't think that he's real confident that you're there yet or that you're going to do that. Mustafa, how would my future wife's parents feel if I dressed in expensive Armani suits, cologne, and always spoke polite, professional, but spoke a lot about business? You have to press it over here. Press that. They would be impressed. Like that kind of stuff impresses them. Like that's their wish. They want somebody who can make money, who has a high profile job, who knows what they're talking about, who comes off as having money. Like that impresses them. And I think that you could definitely do that. April, for this week and the weekend, okay? This week should be a nice week. You've got success, you got love coming in, growth and transformation happening. You got the 10 cups full. Maybe spending time with a Virgo this week or hearing from a Virgo. You also have a Pisces coming in. This looks like a nice week. The weekend too. You got good luck around the weekend. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan. That's always nice. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Life's too quickly. Mustafa, I'm so burnt out from working hard, even during the semester. Time with little sleep, being burned out, muscles are sore. Should I use CBD cream or massage or something else? For sore muscles, I've heard a lot of good stuff about CBD oil, and the New York Bully Crew sells it. And it's for humans and for dogs. And theirs is supposedly very high quality. If you're interested in it, check out New York Bully Crew. And I love them, and they take care of the dog. So I would always, suggest them. But from my understanding, they have really high quality stuff. It's supposed to be great for muscles. Should I get a massage? You could go for a massage too. Yeah, I would use the CBD. And I would go for a massage. I don't think there's anything else. The only other thing that you could do really, Epsom salts. That would be helpful. You could get like lavender Epsom salts. And then you could also use aromatherapy. You can use like eucalyptus, peppermint, or grapefruit in the morning to wake you up, and at night lavender. What is this one? What are you doing? You're playing with, what are these, rhinoceroses? I don't know. They may be hippopotamuses. I'm not sure what they are, those things. They're purple, guys. But check out New York Bully Crew for the CBD oil. Being burned out, I know, that's tough. Sometimes, doing like a magical bath, a spiritual bath, could be all you need to recharge your batteries. Shut the lights, go into the bathroom, Light a couple of candles, bring a couple of crystals, light some incense, and just sit and meditate in the bathtub. Gabby, how does BG feel towards me? Thinks that you're very intuitive, intelligent, spontaneous, adventurous, hardworking, well balanced, focused, kind, successful, loving, and that your life is always moving forward. You have a lot of potential. Lena, this morning when you did a reading for me, you mentioned a third party. I'm single right now. Would you see what that's about? Yes. So a situation like that is that you meet somebody who's not single, but they don't tell you that they're not single, and then you find out 6 months later. See, that shit pisses me off. I would just make sure the next person that shows up, make sure that they're single, they say that they're single, and that they're not lying. So, like, things to look out for, like if you don't ever go to their house, or if they don't really want you in their car, like, you know what I mean? Like, things like that, look out for, because third party interference, it could be like a parent is meddling or a sibling or a friend is meddling, but usually third party situation is they're with someone else, or that relationship hasn't totally ended yet and they're starting something else. So I would be careful. And it happens a lot in my experience from the people that I've read, people that are online dating. I don't know if you do online dating. A lot of times the person's not divorced. Now, to me, if you're separated and you're living in two different places and you have two different lives and the whole world knows that you're dating, but you're legally not divorced yet, that's fine. That's not, but it's a situation like, I'm still living with my ex. Those are the ones that, I would say to be careful. Be careful. Just know what you're getting into. If you get into a situation where person is married, but like I said, they're not living together, the whole world knows that they're dating, there are no secrets, you're out in public, that's fine. And if you get into a third party situation, but you're aware of it, that's your business. I'm not going to tell you not to do it. You do what you want. But just know what you're getting into. Because a lot of times, they could come in with a really great story. But, that's what it is. It's a story. So just, make sure that you know exactly where you stand. Just to protect yourself, because, people like to fucking lie. Danny M. What is blocking D from being the partner that I was expecting him to be? You just answered that question yourself. That's what you expected him to be is not who he is. So there's nothing that's blocking him. This is who he is. He comes in as feeling like you might be feeling like you got bad karma in this situation, or you may be feeling angry about it. You could feel a little bit betrayed, but you're expecting him to be something that he's not, because in your head, that's what you wanted, and you thought that that was him. I don't know if this is somebody that you had been interested in for a while before you got together, because that happens a lot. I'll have people that are like, well, they're in love with Joe for like 5 months, 6 months. All of a sudden, Joe shows up and he's not who they had in their head. They're like, well, he doesn't do this and he doesn't do that, and he, X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, but that's who he is. He's always been that way. You had an idea of something in your head, but he's not. That's not who he is. That's who you wanted. I don't think that he's a bad person. It's just he can't be what you want him to be. He has to be who he is. And that's who he is right now. Doesn't mean he can't change, but this is who he is right now. And then that's another thing that I hear from mostly with women, that I'm going to change him, or he's going to change, or he's going to grow. He's not. This is who he is. Like, this is who he is right now. It doesn't mean he can't grow and change, but this is the person he's showing you, And if you're happy with that, that's fine. If you're not, then I would not wait for him to change. Try to make him change, because it's like fitting a round peg into a square hole. It just doesn't work. Like, we're not here to change people. We're here to learn from them and learn from the situation. So that's, you answered your own question. But the person you were expecting him to be is not who he is. What's happening? Oh, you got it? You got that, devil? There you go. Priscilla, how's Antonio feeling about our connection? He's not really thinking too much about things right now. He's got a little bit of anxiety. It doesn't have anything to do with you, but this is sort of where his head is right now. And he's like mildly argumentative about things. I don't know when the last time was that you spoke to him, but it doesn't look like you got all that much communication coming in right now. And Lovers is in reverse, which would mean he's not really feeling super connected. But this might not have to do with you. It might have to do with the anxiety he's dealing with that doesn't have to do with you. Kira, general for tomorrow. You're being super silly. Tomorrow should be a pretty decent day. You got some nice choices coming in. You got a Virgo around you. You got a Capricorn around you. Even if you're not seeing these people, maybe you're talking to them. A pleasant conversation comes in. Not holding yourself back. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Adriana, what's coming in this week? This week, you could be starting a new journey of some type. You could be hearing from somebody from your past. Your intuition is highlighted, so please listen to it. You may be hearing from somebody from your past out of the blue, or you might run into this person. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Kira did one for Mel. Adriana, when am I meeting someone for a relationship? Could be soon, within the next couple of months. Julie, what would Rich be scared about if I walked off, especially now since he barely talks to me? I think he's scared about child support. Okay. He would be upset. He would be worried that you guys aren't going to move in together. That would be something that he's thinking of. I mean, nobody wants to pay child support, but, you know, that may be something that he thinks of, but it's more than just that. He wants your relationship to grow and evolve. I don't know why he's being such an asshole right now, because he doesn't want things to end between the two of you. And he does feel out of balance or upside down because of whatever is going on between the two of you. And he doesn't want to lose you. It's more than that. He's not showing up that he's worried about money. It shows up more that he's worried about his life. Oh, pardon me, miss. Pardon me. Right. A new chapter. What is George's energy towards me? He feels a little bit hurt and a little bit regretful. That's how he feels right now. That's his energy right now. Regretful and hurt. Adriana, how is it going to be on this trip? You got good luck around the trip. You got balance around this trip. You have choices and things moving forward quickly. It should be a great trip. Adriana, what am I not expecting? What's going on there, lady? Here, press it. You have to learn how to press it. You got to press that button. You could do it. Got to press it. What am I not expecting? I don't know if you're not expecting to go back to school or on the job training for something. You may also not be expecting passion to come in, good karma, and a creative project. Miss Lynn, Adam's current feelings about our connection. Feels like it's well balanced. Feels like, well, he does have a little sharp energy around him, so I don't know what that's about. Or he might feel like he's got to set up boundaries. I don't know. Ace of Swords is generally not the best energy when you're talking about how somebody's feeling. But he does think that there's good karma around the situation. He's got a wish around the situation. And he feels like you guys have a nice connection. There's a spiritual connection. Sharp energy, though, that worries me. That's like a cutting kind of energy. Hey. Press the button. Press it. Go ahead. Squeeze it. I'm not getting the concept yet. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I know. General reading for Phantom. Somebody from your past could be returning. You have a wish around that situation and listen to your intuition. You could also be having an argument with somebody around you that may be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Generally speaking, you have a wish around you, so be sure that you put it out into the universe. Possibly going back to school, learning a new area of study, or working really hard on something. It's positive. Whatever it is, it's positive. Learning a new skill, going to, on the job training, whatever it is, it's positive. April, general around me and Jade the Virgo if I continue entertaining. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, you gotta sit back. Sit back. It's a pain in the ass. Does not want to be in anything. She wants to be free. So she got Uranus in the first house. She's gonna be a real pill, this one. The situation with the Virgo, if you continue to entertain, will be slow and steady, but the love cup is full, and there's possible for happiness, long-term happiness. Mustafa, I'm going to be a pretty strong partner and businessman, but how would my future wife feel if I don't want to do certain things or certain places because of childhood trauma? I refuse to explain my past. Okay. Hey! Hey! You know what? She's going to have a lot of respect for you, so she may let you have that. She may allow you that. She may say it's okay. And she may be willing to give in to that. I think that you'll be all right with that. Hey, what happened to the bottle? All right, hang on. Can you finish this? Finish that little bit. Finish it. Finish it. Finish it. There you go. All right. It's a sip left. Finish it. No, we're not having it. We're not having it. Avery. Julie, Rich and I's relationship connection for the next 2 weeks. Can you play with the devil? This thing ran out of batteries. Listen. She doesn't want any part of that thing anymore. Next 2 weeks, things should start to move forward better. Love cup is full. But you may have to, set up some boundaries and cut through any bullshit that he tries to sling your way. But I think things start to get back on track. You might feel like something around the situation is mildly disappointing, but for the most part, you're back on track. Things are successful. But you may have to, be honest about how you feel. And if he starts throwing bullshit your way, don't have it. All right. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Belching like that. Belching like a drunk. Oh, all right. All right, now you're free agent. All right? How about you just sit here, though, and play with this guy? A new chapter. What is George's actions towards me in the near future? He's going to be looking to want to hang out, or he's going to reach out to you somehow or show up. He's going to want to spend time together. That's what he's going to try for next. JJ, how is G feeling about me? Thinks that you're lucky, focused, intelligent, happy, grounded, stable, down to earth, well balanced, attractive, kind, warm-hearted, spiritually connected, and unique. Erica. Just a general reading for Erica Woodring. Yes. Can you just sit there, please? You're coming to a time in your life where you got some good luck coming in. You may feel like things just start to fall into place. Maybe hearing from somebody out of the blue who you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. And you might be faced with the decision. And you make the decision and your life moves forward. Whatever it is, you make the right decision, your life starts to move forward. The Sun card, one of the best cards you can get, means happiness is coming into your life. Feeling balanced, feeling like you got good karma. Page of Pentacles, you could be starting your own business, a side business, something of that nature. Six of Pentacles, earning respect at work or school or whatever it is that you do all day. This is like, Six of Pentacles is a great card. This is a general reading and go a couple of ways. Being well compensated at work, being well respected at work or school. It also could be in relationships where both people are putting in equal amounts. So like two people are working towards the same goal. It's not like I'm doing all the work in the relationship. The other person is meeting me halfway. Here, how about this? Want to play with this? You can play with this. AS, M's feelings towards Melanie. A Four of Wands is very positive. I don't know what their relationship is to one another, but this is very positive. If it's somebody that if they're dating, this could be that M is thinking about taking the relationship to the next level or sees long-term potential. Thinks that she's spiritually connected. Thinks that she's got her moments where she could be pretty bitchy. But for the most part, it has a lot of respect for her. Thinks that she's kind, hardworking, grounded, stable, intelligent, attractive. Now, if this is not a romantic relationship with the Four of Wands, it's still positive. Four of Wands would still be somebody that looks at the relationship like it has long-term potential. Adriana, when am I starting a new job? Should be sometime before the end of the year. I'm thinking. AS, general reading for what's coming up in my life. You got some good karma coming in. Somebody from your past is returning. You may be thinking about starting a side business or picking up an extra job or a new job. Perseverance takes your life forward quickly towards greener pastures. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This person may be significant. Love cup is full. If you're with someone, current relationship looks good. If not, you have a Virgo coming in. You also have a Pisces around you. You may be undecided when it comes to love. Don't stress over it. It'll work itself out. The sun, happiness is coming out over your life. Excuse me. Making a racket over there. Mustafa, tell me more about what's going to happen in the upcoming week. You should be feeling a little bit more balanced. Happiness comes in over your life. You're definitely more focused. You're going to get that work done. You got focus. You may be a little stressed out, but you get it done. By the end of the week, you're feeling like finally the fruits of your labor are coming into fruition. I think it's all about getting that stuff done. April, meeting my friend Cancer on Saturday. She wants to match me with someone named Omar. What's he like? Okay. What's Omar like? He's pretty grounded and stable, but he's a lot of fun. He could have an adventurous side. Looks like he's got a big heart. I don't know if he's a larger person. It comes off like a somebody who's very strong, stable, but large. I mean, I would be surprised if he was a small person. Anyway, it looks like he may be slow and steady, but he has a very sweet side. Like, he just might be the kind of person that I almost want to say like a big teddy bear. There would be room for growth, transformation. Your life could change for the better, and celebration around your situation with him. I would give it a shot, or at least see his picture and see how you feel, or you know, meet him in some kind of like, you know, nonchalant way, you know, like to kind of check him out. I don't know, he seems like he's got some potential. Mustafa, if I take a spiritual bath tonight with incense, salt, muscle, numbing cream, and sleep early, but do no homework, but wake up early, quit weed for 3 weeks, and grind completely. If you are going to swear to me that you're going to go to bed early and get up early, see, that's the thing. You know, it's, are you really going to get up early, or are you going to hit snooze? If you stick to that plan, you're going to accomplish what you need to accomplish. You got to stick to the plan. Excuse me, miss. What are we doing here? Eating paper? Get lost. Is there paper in your mouth? Come on, Avery. You really are a goat. Part goat, part monkey. She climbs all over everything. You see this lamp back there? I have one like that in the living room. I'm sitting on the couch and I see the whole thing swaying back and forth. God, I jumped off the couch quick. It's plastic though, so if she knocked it over, I don't think anything would break. But I'm like, can you just stop for 5 seconds? Pain in the ass. Julie, curious to know if LaTanya has picked up talking to other men. Okay, let's see. What's going on with LaTanya? Yeah, she's got other men around her for sure. For sure. Mustafa, when will I meet my future wife? You know I can't swear to this, but I give him my best shot. You know what? You could meet this person sometime. with it, all right. So 6 of Hearts, 6 days, 6 weeks, October 6th, you can meet this person. Your relationship might not start until next spring or possibly next June. Um, or they may not come in until next June, but this person is kind of around the picture, I think. What are we eating here? Paper. Don't eat that. Avery, what happens if we played with this thing here instead? For God's sake. The hell is wrong with you? Here, chew on this. Why do you only want things that you can't have? Pain in the neck. About Maria Corrales. What does my immediate future look like? Avery, sit down. Jesus, come on. All right, what does the immediate future look like for Maria? Life starts to move forward quickly. Somebody from your past should be returning, and you should feel a little bit like you got some good luck coming in. Might have a minor argument with someone, not a big deal. Being at the right place at the right time or divine timing brings in somebody who you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time that you probably would be happy to see or run into. 6 of Pentacles, feeling like you're earning a little bit more respect and being better compensated at work. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Plug this other phone in here. Avery, I'm not even kidding. Stop it. Or I'm going to go put you in the bounce. You're going to bounce. Sue, General. Got a Capricorn around you that could be significant. It's fresh, new energy coming in. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Capricorn that comes in could be a soulmate relationship. Makes you feel very well balanced. You got happiness coming in. You also have a creative project coming in and starting a new beginning or a new journey. From my bedroom window, I can see the full moon. It's like right there. Mustafa, when will I meet your future wife? Oh, I did that one. What can I expect from Miriam in the future? I'm not taking any action towards her. When you don't put in any effort, I think at some point you're going to run into each other and she's going to say something to you. She opens up the conversation. I think it's in person, though. I don't think it's through a message. Let me go back up. Cinnamon love. You could meet somebody new around school or work or whatever it is that you do all day. You may be making a decision to walk away from things that no longer serve you because somebody new comes in. Cause for celebration comes in around a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I think it's somebody new. It also looks like you're laying down the law, setting up boundaries when it comes to your love life. Hey, Avery, stop. Damn it. You also have, you have a couple of other people coming in. You have an Aries coming in. You have happiness coming in. Love life should be moving forward quickly. Things change to the better fast. You've got fresh new people coming in. Ina, love. Your love life should start to move forward quickly and you're no longer holding yourself back. You feel like you're prepared. Cause for celebration comes in around possibly an Aries. Happiness comes in, forward movement. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a couple of different people coming in. There's an Aries. The love cup is also full with another fire sign aside from the Aries, another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Feeling like finally I can exhale, breathe a sigh of relief because my love life is moving forward with respect. Pisces comes in too. Whoever it is that's coming in, these people with the Six of Pentacles are putting in a lot of effort. It's not you putting in all the effort. There's mutual effort. Avery, you're going to go in the crib or in the bounce. Can you please? Come on. Mustafa, my future wife loved me deeply and will we have a happy marriage? She absolutely will. And she has a lot of respect for you. And she's going to pretty much, like, I don't want to say she devotes her life to making you happy, but she really does want to make you happy. Like that, she takes pride in that. That's something that, like, she's happy making you happy. Avery Grace. Here. No. Urgh. No. No. We got to learn what the word no means. Jesus. Avery, please. Shit. Stop moving the thing. Avery, you're going to go on the bounce. That's right. Mustafa, what would Miriam say to me if I pulled away and we ran into each other and she tried striking up a conversation? She definitely would try to strike up a conversation, and she probably would say whatever it is going on at that moment. Like, for example, if you showed up and you were wearing these rings that you talk about, she may say something about that. Or it could be like, I don't know why this comes to mind. I don't even know if you like sports. I sure as hell don't pay attention to it, but like if it was around the Super Bowl, she may say something about the Super Bowl. Or a specific player or something like that. She would use whatever was going on in the moment to start the conversation. Something that's in the news, something that's, you know, a holiday, whatever it is that's happening at the moment, she would use that to strike up a conversation. She's really good at stuff like that. Kira, sweetest day. Should be a decent day. You got the 10 of Cups. Doesn't look like you're holding yourself back, and I don't know much about that day. I know you said it's like a state thing, but you could be spending time with a fire sign that day. That's like fun. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Also, beginning a new journey is possible and walking away from something that's no longer serving you. Avery. Liz, how does the Libra feel about me right now? First card, Two of Cups. Thinks that there's relationship potential or cares very much about you. Thinks a lot about you, spends a lot of time thinking about you. Thinks that you're stable, sincere, kind-hearted, warm. attractive and that you don't hold yourself back. You have a lot of potential. All right, let's cut the super chats off before she drives me crazy. Jesus. You know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this into the closet like it used to be at some point. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that'll be my project for tomorrow. Maybe I can lock her out of the closet. No, I have to do this when she's asleep. Anyway, we'll cut off the super chats and I'm going to try to answer some of these guys I didn't get to yet. Andrea Munari, what kind of feelings does Jim the Libra have for me? Well, first of all, if you haven't seen or spoken to him, you should be hearing from him soon. He's got romantic feelings for you. I mean, he may not be in love with you, but he thinks about it or he entertains it. He thinks that you're kind, well-grounded, stable, you have a lot to offer. He may be a little bit undecided about exactly what he wants from this situation, but he definitely cares about you or there's an interest. No, it's not a question. General. Barbara M. Will Roger the Pisces communicate with me still in October? We're separated. I'm a Gemini. Okay. There's definite communication coming in when you least expect it. If not in the month of October, soon. It should be coming in soon. Victoria, love. You're prepared. You're stable. Things change for the better quickly when it comes to love. If you're not with anyone right now, got the Magician. Put out into the universe exactly what you want in a partner. Exactly. Down to the T. Because you could call this person in. With the love cup being full and it can happen for you quickly, you're not holding yourself back. Person could be a Virgo. You also have an Aries around you. But either way, with the Magician, put out into the universe, I want someone who makes money. I want somebody who doesn't drink. I want someone who's health conscious. I want someone who's creative, whatever. I want him to have dark hair, light eyes, brown hair, whatever. Whatever it is, put it out into the universe. This is who I expect to show up. Kiki, general love. You're getting some much deserved respect coming in and a nice relationship. Feeling prepared for it. You got celebration around an Aries. Feeling much more balanced. Happiness comes in and a new beginning starts. Could be an Aries. Or at least a very strong personality. The love cup is full. Don't, she just bit my toe. You're like a little animal, eating paper, climbing all over the place, biting me. Come on. How about, all right, I'm having trouble finding people I haven't answered for. So I'm going to do Mel. Mel has 2 questions. But there is a Khan and a Linda something. It's like I'm not saying it right, but it's like the first part is Linda something. If you're here, send the questions and I'll answer them. I haven't seen questions. I just saw them asking if their questions were done, but I don't see the questions. Okay. Mel, the current energy around she's Avery, come on. Current energy around Dolores, the Sagittarius, and I. You're a mess, kid. You're a mess. Current energy, soulmate connection. Also stable with long-term potential, and the Four of Wands continuing to get better. So if things aren't great right now, there's still hope for the future. Things still could turn around. Oh, maybe Con and Linda aren't here anymore. Oh, it's Lindita. Lindita, but I don't see the question. Update on the love reading from Mel. Got a soulmate relationship coming in, and you'll be prepared for it. Your love life can turn around for the better quickly. Got a Virgo coming in. You have the love cup full. You have an Aquarius, a Pisces, and a Leo around you. Feeling like finally I can exhale. Love life moves forward slowly. It may change for the better quickly, but you don't get head over heels. You know, it's going to be slow and steady, which I think is good. Listen to your intuition. You got a couple of new people coming in. And you have a wish, so you can put that out into the universe as well. Moving on to greener pastures, and someone who you haven't seen or spoken to from some time may reach out to you soon. Stella, will the Leo pursue me again? Avery, is there paper in your mouth? I'm going to show these videos to your first boyfriend. Yeah, there's more to come with that Leo. There's more to come from that Leo. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. Say goodbye, Avery. Don't. And this is soaked. We got to change her again because she drools. Say goodbye. Say bye. No, not to me. To the camera. Bye-bye. Bye. I have to go to bed now. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye.